What's going on, everybody? Sergeant NoobTube here, and today this is not going to be a video game related video. It's actually going to be a post for a discussion that is part of a college class that I'm taking. If you guys didn't know, I am attending Full Sail University. I am a music production major. Originally when I started, I wasn't music production, I was graphic design. And I originally picked graphic design because I'm a freelance photographer. And I thought the graphic design and freelance photography would, mesh pretty good together. But once I started taking the classes, I kind of realized that it wasn't exactly what I thought it was, so I took the steps to change my major. Now I chose music production because for a long time, maybe, 6 or 7 years, I've had a small home recording studio. When I lived at my parents' house, it was in my bedroom, and I lived in the Army barracks for a while, so I had it in that room. And now it's part of kind of my multimedia room. You can see in the back I have a guitar and my keyboard and a bunch of other stuff. My microphone's probably here somewhere. But yeah, so I chose music production because I love to work with people. And I love music. I'm always listening to music in the car, in the shower, at home, doing whatever. I'm always listening to music. And so I thought that, music production, since I have some experience, would be a good thing to do. And as far as music production, as far as a career goes, I think I really want to focus on, working with bands to produce albums, or working with, artists to produce albums, to produce songs. I've done a lot of demo work for some, bands of my friends, and I really like that because it's very interactive. You get to know people on a personal level, especially when they write their own music. You get to know really a lot about them and a lot about what drives their music and what drives music in general. I have a list over here of questions, so I'm just, getting reminders. Someone who really inspires me about the whole music production industry, it's actually someone I know from back home in San Diego. A friend of mine, he got diagnosed with brain cancer. He had a tumor in his head. And, most people, if we got diagnosed with brain cancer, we'd go crazy, we'd be all depressed and all sad, we wouldn't want to do anything, or maybe we would go crazy and want to do everything, bungee jumping and jumping out of a plane or whatever, the stigma around, okay, you have a tumor, maybe you're going to die, maybe you won't. But instead, he embraced it, and he actually, he produced one of his piano albums. He has a few piano albums on iTunes. I'll put the link in the description below. And, he wrote, these great piano songs, and he produced it, and he, did all the mixing himself, and I thought that was really inspiring, because he has a brain tumor, and, he's embracing it, he's doing something that he really loves, and he's not letting it hinder his life. For me, succeeding and why I want to succeed, I'm in the Army. I don't know if a lot of people of you knew that, but I'm in the Army, and I don't want to be in the Army forever. I mean, sure, it's a great job, and I'm sure that it's great for some people to be in for 20 or 30 years, but I don't want to be in for 30 years or 20 years, I want to have a life. I want to, I've been in for 6 years, so maybe I'll have 10 years and then get out. But, I don't want to stay in for 20 years. I want to do something that I love. I want to do something that I have a passion for. And if I don't succeed in this, then it's going to be a lot more difficult, I don't want to be flipping burgers or, driving trucks or whatever. Not that those things are bad, but, it's not what I want to do. And so succeeding would mean that I could reach my goal of, feeling accomplished and feeling like I'm doing something that I love and something that I want to do, as opposed to something that, I'm doing just so I can make money, just so I can survive. Other than that, if you've never checked out Full Sail University, you definitely should. I'm doing an online program. They have online programs. Their campus is located in Florida if you're in the United States. But I'm doing an online program because I'm stationed in Germany, and it's great. They send you a MacBook Pro and all the equipment that you need for your different programs. And it's not just music. They have, graphic design and making movies, and even some kind of music business, stuff like that. So if you're interested in anything kind of multimedia or whatever, it's I think it's like a 32-month program for most of the things. So just check it out, see if you like it. Other than that, I'm Sergeant NoobTube. Go ahead and like this video if you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe. Other than that, have a great day.